Мы просто не оставили никаких шансов поступить иначе.
Russian troops enter Ukraine from several directions and quickly reach the outskirts of Kiev, where they meet strong resistance. Across the world, sanctions are imposed on Russia. A humanitarian crisis looms as millions flee for safety across Europe. Russia takes Kherson and large areas of Zaporizhia, but forces get stuck near Kiev, then withdraw as Moscow switches focus to east and the south. Ukraine sinks Russian flagship the Moskva. Russian forces are accused of war crimes after hundreds of civilian bodies are discovered following their withdrawal. Russian airstrikes and artillery bombardment reduced Mariupol to rubble. The last Ukrainian soldiers in Mariupol surrender after a 3-month siege. Sweden and Finland bid to join NATO, and a wave of popular support across Europe sees Ukraine win the Eurovision Song Contest. Ukraine receives military aid, including US-supplied multiple rocket launchers. Ukraine's grain supply is cut off, threatening a global food crisis. The last city in Luhansk region falls to Russia, while Ukrainian missiles hit Russian targets. Russia cuts gas supplies to Europe.
Replacing Russian barrels is not an easy task. It's not simple to just go and take 10 million barrels a day off the market without having severe implications for consumers.
The daughter of Russian nationalist ideologist Alexander Dugin is killed in a car bomb.
Ukraine's counter-offensive in the northeast pushes into broad areas that Russia has held since the beginning of the conflict. Russia mobilizes a further 300,000 troops, leading to protests and queues at the border.
A sea bridge linking Crimea with Russia's mainland is hit by an explosion. Russia retaliates by attacking Ukraine's infrastructure. NATO promises to admit Ukraine while Ukraine experiences bitter cold and rolling blackouts. The US promises air defense systems to Ukraine while Russia and Belarus hold joint drills. Germany and other nations agree to supply battle tanks to Ukraine while Russia takes the town of Soledar and pushes towards Bakhmut. Europe and the US promise more military aid as Ukraine asks for fighter jets.
Combat aircrafts for Ukraine. Wings for freedom.
Я хочу это повторить. Это они развязали войну. А мы использовали силу и используем, чтобы ее остановить.
A major new offensive looms as the conflict persists.